with ace-king suited. C6, the raiser, has raised to 500 pre-flop. Will the raiser burn his 4 opponents?
I mean, he could have pushed, right? He could have went all in. But going all in, probably everybody would fold. Making a bet, he has a chance of somebody calling. What should the Queen 9 do? He's next to act. He has to put in a lot of money to call this hand. Will he do it?
Should he play this hand?
He's going to do it with Queen 9. Why? We don't know. Only he knows. He likes that hand. Maybe it reminds him of queens. Maybe he's a queen. Well, he's going to call. He's going to pay $470 to call the hand with Queen 9 offsuit. Don't do this at home. Not the best call in the world, especially since there's 1, 2, 3 other players behind him. But he's going to do it. He feels spiritually connected with the Queen. So he's going to put in 5. And he'll just take back his change, or the dealer will do it for him. And he'll have it right there. And he's in! Wow! Ace King is so excited that he got a caller. He's thinking, okay, that's my $500. Thank you very much, because he's pretty sure that he's going to win. And the odds of Ace King suited winning the hand is certainly up there. Let's see what the next player does. King 6 offsuit. Well, he was feeling like a king, but now he's not feeling so royal anymore. He feels like, well, I should probably fold my King 6. And that is a good decision. He's going to go ahead and fold. He's not going to pay $470 more. Let's see what the button does with his 4-3 suited connected. Diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but maybe they're a boy's best friend too. He's going to call. He loves suited connectors. He's on the button. He's an aggressive, no-limit player. He's calling. He doesn't even have to think about it. He's calling. He's in. He's in and he thinks he's going to win. What should 10-8 do? Well, I think we all know the answer to that. He should fold. But will he? Remember now, he's the one that went into the tank that has a little trouble with decisions and perhaps logic, because what is he doing even playing that hand? Never mind thinking about continuing on. So perhaps he's not the most logical thinker. But he is in the game. He's going to fold. That's a relief. He folds. All the chips go in the pot. And we have 3 players. We're going to burn and turn the flop. Here it comes. Wow! 5 of clubs, 4 of spades, 2 of diamonds. Clearly, this player is an experienced, aggressive, no-limit poker player. Maybe he's a poker pro. How do you tell if a player is a pro? Well, do they wear hoodies and glasses? No. Most pros are confident that they're confident enough that they don't have to hide behind hoodies and glasses. If you do see somebody with hoodies and glasses, they might be a player that wants to be a pro and is still studying and it's not quite there yet in their confidence. This player is confident. Remember, he was second, right behind the chip leader when he started, and he's still there. He still has the second most amount of purples. He likes his hand, obviously. Well, first, before we know what he's going to do,
we must defer to the raiser.
He's looking at the board. What does he have? He has 2 spades in his hand, 1 spade on the board. He needs 2 more spades to make what you call the nut flush, a flush with ace high. So he has a backdoor flush draw. The chances of getting a backdoor flush draw are about 10 out of 47 on the turn. And if you make that one, it's about 9 out of 46 on the river.
The raiser has all the statistics and probabilities and outs that he has in his head.
And then, of course, he's looking more at the board. And he's going, oh, I have some other choices as well.
The raiser knows he has a straight draw.
He has ace, 2, no 3, but a 4 to 5. He could make a straight or a baby straight, a wheel, if a 3 comes. How many 3s are there in the deck? Well, assuming nobody has a 3, hint, hint, this player has one, there would be 4. So he thinks he has 4 outs on that 3, and there are 13 spades, but he's holding 2 of them. That leaves 11 spades, minus the 1 on the board. That's 10 spades, assuming no one else has a spade and no one else folded a spade. So he has, at best, 14 outs. He may have less than that if any of the opponents have thrown away or are holding spades or any 3.
The raiser has analyzed the probabilities and has decided
to check on his opponents and see what they do. But he's going to probably check call, where he checks here, lets his opponents bet, and then he calls the bet, hoping not to face a raise. Let's see what Queen 9 does. Does Queen 9 have anything at all? Is there any hope for Queen 9, for player 2? Are his dreams dissipating before his eyes? He was sure he was going to get a queen. He feels so queenly, but it didn't happen. He's going to check. Now we're at the button. The button is pretty excited, but you'd never know it. He's very calm and collective. He's a pro, perhaps. He doesn't have a hoodie or sunglasses on. He's very confident. He's in the age bracket of the average pro. He's in his 30s or 40s. He's moderately dressed. He's not overdressed. He has on casual clothes, but very, very polished casual clothes. He fits the profile of a professional player, a poker pro. What will he do here? Well, what does he have? He has a pair of 4s. That's a mid pair. 5s would be high pair. 2s are low pair. He has a pair of 4s. That's middle pair. He also has a flush draw. He has a 3rd diamond. 2 more diamonds would make a flush. This particular flush is a straight flush. 4 of diamond, 3 of diamond, 2 of diamond. Wow, he would need maybe a 5 and 6 of diamond or an ace and 5 of diamond. And of course, any old 2 diamonds will do. That'll give him a flush. What else does he have? A straight draw, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3, 4, 5. Just needs an ace or a 6. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They both would make a straight. What else does he have? Well, because he has a pair, you never know what could happen. He could end up with a full house by the end of by the end of the rolling out of the board. He has so many outs. Way too many outs. He has to bet. But he doesn't want to make the bet too high because he'll intimidate and scare his opponents away and they'll run away. And he'll be left with no chips. He wants chips. He wants to extract chips from his opponent. How would he do this? Well, he is a poker pro. He knows how to do it. He's going to place a value bet. What is a value bet? Well, a value bet is a bet that you, based on your calculations, feel that your opponents will call. They can afford to call it. You want to look at your opponent's chip stacks, okay? Look at their opponent's chip stacks. Make a bet that they will call. They have 2 more chances to make a hand, so this is a good time to make a value bet, right? They're gonna probably call it because they have 2 more shots of getting whatever they are looking for. So what would be a good amount for a value bet? Well, let's see how much money's in the pot. $1,000, about $1,600, give or take. He's going to make a bet for $400. He'll make a $400 bet. Could make it 3, 4.
What will the razor do now? What does he have?
He has a flush draw. He has a backdoor flush draw. That's the nut flush draw. He also has 2 over cards. Both his cards are higher or over than the board. He also has that ace to connect with the board to make a baby straight. So he has a lot of outs.
How many outs does the razor have? How many ways can the razor burn?
He has a lot of outs. And he's going to call. He's going to call the 400. If that player had bet more than that, say 1,000, this player might not have called. Certainly if he went all in, that player might not have called. But he's going to call the 400 with his ace king suited. And it does make a difference if it's suited. Let's see what queen 9 does. He's so sad. He almost wants to play just to see if his queen comes. But even if he got a queen, it might not be good enough to win. This player here is in such a good position. He has a lot of options. Of course, this player has no idea what his opponent has, but he has decided to fold. All the chips go in the pot. We are now heads up. 2 heads are playing against each other. Let's burn and turn the turn card, the 4th card. Diamond. 7 of diamond.
The razor is first to act.
He has the same hand that he had before. The 7 of diamond is irrelevant to him. He's going to check. This player obviously should bet, right? But he's a pro. He has some moves in his repertoire. He thinks if he checks, he might be able to get some more chips out of his opponent on the river. Can he be beat? Well,
the pro has an already made hand. He will win unless
an ace or a king comes up.
the razor has lost his opportunity for a flush.
But he still has an opportunity for a straight, an ace, or a king. More than likely, the pro or the good player would probably bet again for value. Maybe even the same bet. He'll bet 4 again.
What will the raiser do now?
Well, he still kind of has a lot of outs. And he's one of those players that just is more of a risk taker. And he's going to go ahead and call. Because it's not a super duper high bet, right? He'll call it.
Watch out for the raiser.
Let's see. Burn and turn. A king! Wow! Now he is so happy that the pro made his value bet. He called the value bet. And it looks like things might have backfired on the pro. But let's double check. Does he have...
The pro has a pair of 4s. The raiser has kings.
If he bets now, this player might fold, right? He's looking at the board and he's thinking, well, my opponent probably has a pair and maybe something else as well. And that's relatively accurate, right? Because his opponent over here has a pair and was looking for maybe something else. He was looking for a flush and did not get it.
The raiser sees all.
So he's going to demonstrate the same behavior as he did the last round. That would be a clever, tricky play. He's going to check, knowing that his opponent will bet. And he will. The pro on the button is going to bet. Another 400. He should probably bring it up a little bit higher to kind of make sure that he wins, right? He'll bet 6. Thinking, oh, my opponent's going to fold. I am a poker pro, I am superior. But guess what?
What will the raiser do now?
What would be the most super awesome move right now for this poker player to execute on his opponent? If you're super awesome, you know the answer. Check raise. He's going to check raise. This player bets after he checks. Check, bet, raise. Hence the term check raise. To the shock and awe of the poker pro over here on the button. He'll raise it to... He's not going to go all in, just in case. He's not 100% sure. And of course, you never can be 100% sure. But he's not going to go all in. He's going to make a big bet, though.
How bad will the raiser burn?
Maybe 1,200, maybe 2,000. Let's see how many chips he has. He has 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 1,000 right there. He'll go ahead and raise it up to 1,200 because that's about double. 12, 11, 12. There's 12 there. A little extra. So this player would not call that bet. He is shocked and somewhat impressed and now respects this player a lot more for his super awesome poker playing. He has won the hand. This player would fold. And they may or may not show their cards, but of course, this player does have a king, and this player only has a 4.
The raiser has kings. The pro 4s.
A newfound respect between the two men.